morning. Happy Friday. We are hanging out with some of our awesome community leaders here behind me as they just cranked up the grill to begin the Pupusa Friday. So if you have been catching any of our live streams lately and any of our posts, then you have probably seen that we are doing a project called Pupusas to the Streets and Pupusas to Teachers. And so we've been able to deliver fresh, authentic pupusas to different schools around the area, and also to our friends who are living outside. So it's not every day that you just get a free delivery of amazing pupusas handed to you. So we love that we're able to do this, and so we want to say thank you to everybody who has supported this project and who continues to do so. So I just wanted to hop on and let everybody know that you can come, you can support Pupusas to the Street if you would like. belovedasheville.com is one way, or our Venmo is also another way. It's at beloved-asheville on Venmo, and or you can donate via this live stream if you want to support us taking pupusas to folks on the street as they come off the grill. Like, they're literally doing it right here. I'm going to take you into the excitement here in just a second. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of explain this project a little bit. So we have a lot of community leaders in the area who know what they're doing when it comes to food, and they make it amazing, and it's like an experience for them, I think, and definitely like for folks like myself, just experiencing culture in a different way. So it's really amazing to be with these women and to watch them do something that they know and love, and that they've learned from generations past, and traditions that have been passed on to them. And there's many stories that I've heard about, you know, the women that they've learned how to cook from, and make clothes from, and houses from bamboo and mud, and you know, just like amazing stories. So yeah, it's just really important to me to be involved in this work. And so yeah, what we want to do with the Pupusas to Teachers and Pupusas to the Street is to support these women who are here making this amazing food. There's atole and pupusas, I know for sure. There may be other things here, but so what's happening with Pupusas to the Streets is that you donate one time and you help to support the community leaders who are making this, but also you provide a fresh, authentic, amazing experience meal to folks who are living outside. So today we're going downtown. We know where a lot of people are, and people also look for us on Fridays because we've been able to deliver tamales and pupusas to the street, and people get excited when they see us roll up on Friday, because they know there's probably some good eating about to happen. So with a donation of $10, you provide a plate of 5 pupusas to someone. So there's chicharron, which is pork and cheese and veggie mix, and then there's frijoles y queso, so it's beans and cheese mix, and then I think they can do a mixture of that. I'm not certain of the term for that. However, I want to walk you guys into this, and I always say, just imagine. I wish there was a smell cam on this, and who knows, with the way technology is going, 10 years from now, live streams may have a smell cam. That would be super awesome. So anywho, thank you for joining. I want to take you in to see some of the leaders that we have here. Some amazing people. So we have Clarissa and Maggie and Monica and Anna and Marta, who are just like huge parts of my heart, that we have, some we have known for years and some we have just met. So here you go.
Ok, vamos entonces a empezar a hacer las cajas. Ajá. Si hay testigo de queso, me faltan 4 revueltas. Para mí son cachos. ¿Cuántas?
So we have Clarissa here is taking orders.
Las 4 revueltas, ya le di las primeras.
Maggie is doing atole and kind of packing things, and then we got Monica and Marta in the back making the pupusas. So they're pumping them out as fast as they can. We get orders here for anywhere from 2 pupusas to hundreds at a time. So yeah, we're super excited for this. So if you are interested, we're at 104 Sherwood Road. You're welcome to come on down. They'll be here until we sell out. So you got a little while. That's why they start early. But if you are interested, I would come sooner rather than later, because we always end up kind of running out pretty fast. So I found we pick up donations from different grocery stores in the area, and I found a box the other day in the freezer box that we received of pupusas, and it kind of made me giggle because it's like a perfectly round pupusa that's about half the size of this. So it just tells me it's made by a machine and not by hands like this. And they're going as fast as they can. So they were all here yesterday, preparing all the meat and everything. Sorry, it's bright. I'm trying to block the sun here a little. So they've been here since the wee hours yesterday preparing the meat. And I can tell you that it is a process to cook the meat, make the cortido, which I'm going to try to jump in here. It's going to get loud for a second, but I just want to show you.
Aparte, un trabajo también que es bien importante para nosotros son las redes sociales, entonces con las compartidas, con los likes y los comentarios son igual parte de todo lo que estamos haciendo, que nosotros, mira. El corrido es una parte importante de las redes sociales porque es la forma de llegar.
Oh, yeah. This is the atole.
Atole de nuez.
Atole de nuez? Is nuts? Is that?
Atole de nuez.
Okay.
No, Santos Ramos, el pollo va a ser hondureño. Es pollo.
So yeah, you can
pollo de tajada,
see the
tajada o de tajada.
the cortido that I just showed you, the slaw. Hang on, it's kind of like a slaw. It's so this is cabbage. It's cabbage and carrots and cucumbers and jalapenos, and then there's also salsa somewhere. I'm not sure where the salsa is, but
Ingrid, que también Ingrid y Clarissa van a estar cocinando ese platillo, pues, un platillo bien.
Aquí van las 4 de queso, muchachana. Aquí tengo ya la papel listo. Pupusas,
nuestros sabores y nuestros colores aquí.
oh, look at that cheese! Oh, my Lanta! Oh, girl!
y ahí va la otra.
Como acuérdense que si no pueden
Ah, miren.
Oh,
¿Cómo va
yeah,
saliendo?
yeah. A little good. Looks good.
Que nos pueden ayudar compartiendo, dando like, comentando, todo eso le ayuda a las redes sociales, cuenta para que el video se mueva más gente cuenta. A lo mejor ustedes no pueden venir, el video le llega a alguien más que sí pueda venir y pues nos ayuda.
So we have had a couple questions about vegan options, they have tried that, and unfortunately,
They have cheese and beans, only no beans.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They've tried the vegan, but they can't do with no cheese because the cheese holds everything together. So, yeah, everything has cheese, which is awesome in my world. And everybody is being very health conscious, washing hands, wearing masks.
Okay.
Here she comes. Boom. That was done right there.
Y mañana está muy buena la cosa, pues, con el pollo en tajada. Ese sí nunca lo he probado.
So again, you're welcome to come down to 104 Sherwood Road. The sooner the better, because they will run out. So we are, oh, look at this. We're getting ready to get our order for Pupusas to the street.
Está muy bueno ese corte de huevo. Acá conmigo tiene la salsita ya lista.
20 las quieres juntas. 5.
El interior ya sabe. 104 segundos ahí. Vamos a preguntarle a la gente a ver qué le preguntamos. Oigan, por acá están haciendo el... ¿Cómo dice que le dicen cuando hacen uno de esos muertos?
Esa, la bolita.
¿Cómo se llama esa acción?
Esta primero que agarra, ahorita agarra la masa aquí y la palmella y le pone lo que le va a poner adentro.
So again, if you are interested in, Amy, can you pop the Venmo in here for me, please? At Asheville. If you're interested in supporting Pupusas to the streets, what you are doing is you're donating one time. However you need to do that via this live stream, our Facebook, our website, belovedashville.com, or Venmo. And what you're doing is you're donating one time and supporting twice. So you're supporting these women who are doing this event and who've been working for days to make this happen. And also providing these amazing pupusas to people on the street. So $10 will provide a plate of 5 pupusas.
Me faltan 4, ¿verdad, muchachona? Okay.
We haven't done pupusas in a while because the cold weather, being out in the cold, even though she's working over a hot grill, they're still working with cold ingredients. And so the last time we had an event, I think was in December, her hands were like tingly at the end of it from being so cold, making these pupusas for people. So we took a little hiatus on the pupusas, and we did some tamales, which is also a very long process, days.
Ahí recomiendo la página, les voy a recomendar la página para que no se estén, porque les digo, por el pueblo no es donde podemos conectar con la gente.
So, again, we have chicharrón, which is pork, and like peppers and cheese. And then we have frijoles y queso, which is beans and cheese. And then I think they can do a mix. I'll have to ask that. But yeah, if you're interested, 104 Sherwood Road, Swannanoa. We're right beside Art Space School. First house on the right when you turn right beside Art Space School. 104 Sherwood Road. The sooner the better if you're interested in pupusas.
Mira, por más que me cueste cosas en mi cabeza, siento que es el cochinito.
Cualquier otra cosa, ropa de niños, entonces hay un grupo de WhatsApp donde tratamos de mover esta cosa. Sí, no lo hacemos en la página porque Facebook a veces nos la quedan y ponemos muchas cosas ahí. Entonces, los grupos de WhatsApp nos ocupamos especialmente para eso, para poder compartir cualquier otra oración que llegue.
They can order it here.
Si le toca ya por una cajita, aquí con Clarita o Salana o para
Again, this is curtido, which is it's a cabbage mixture, so it's cabbage and carrots, cucumbers, and jalapenos. And here's the salsa. Here's the salsa. And we came by last night to deliver some things, and they had the salsa just a pumping. So here's the sorry about all the steam, but that's the atole, and it's good, very good.
La reunión que tuvo la fundación con la senadora no duró más que una hora, y saber que ella no fue como otro político más que solamente da su cara y no escucha lo que se le dice. En cambio ella sí hizo la diferencia al invitar también al canal de Telemundo a que nos escucharan lo que andamos haciendo, en lo que a ella le conmovió y le interesó. Lo que se está haciendo en la fundación, la verdad me siento súper orgullosa de ser parte de la fundación. ¿Cómo te puedo decir? Ha sido un impulso más, que si todo este tiempo lo he estado haciendo con mucho entusiasmo, ahora me siento más motivada a seguir siendo parte de la fundación. Y de invitar a quienes quieran ser parte, que todos son bienvenidos. Si la gente quiere ser parte de la fundación, igual que vengan, porque siempre estamos necesitando muchos voluntarios. Y invitarlos a que todos nuestros videos, por favor, que los compartan, les den like, porque ese es el motivo, una de las gran causas que hemos sido escuchados, que la gente se ha dado cuenta de lo que estamos haciendo. Entonces, de pedirles de que por favor, cuando vean nuestras publicaciones, que por favor las compartan. Que las compartan y las compartan, no importa cuántas veces las compartan.
Pues estamos bien agradecidos con Yuli, que como hemos platicado ayer y nos empezó a textear ayer en la tarde.
So what they're talking about right now is, so we've been working with a large group of folks for a long time, and doing a lot of advocacy around a lot of different things. So we've had two really big wins in advocacy in the last probably 3 weeks, I would say. The one that they're talking about right now is actually a video that we posted yesterday from Telemundo. So it's a very well-known Latinx news outlet. And so basically we've been working with Julie Mayfield, who was on city council and recently got elected to Senate. So she's been working with us along with others. Amy, if you can put some more information in here. I don't have all the details in here, but yeah, so we've been working with them around. We had a conversation about 2 weeks ago regarding allowing folks who are essential workers in our area to have an ID so that they can drive. And so, yeah, we had a conversation. It was about an hour and a half conversation. And then we got word yesterday that it was signed. And so we are hoping that it passes. So to us, it's still a big win because it shows that you use your voice and you step up and community works and really showing, you know, the faces and the people and the stories of essential workers who are then what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say, but yeah, we've got a lot of folks who are essential to. Let's take Ingles for example. Okay, let me start over with what I'm trying to say. Let's take Ingles. Okay, you go into Ingles and you walk into the produce department, right? And you see, usually they've got, you know, your little end caps or whatever, but pretty much every Ingles you walk into, the first thing you see in the produce department is red. Okay, it's tomatoes. All right, so go to a farm where these tomatoes are being picked, that you're going to buy and eat with your spaghetti or whatever, your BLT, whatever. So who's picking those tomatoes, right? So how are they getting to work? So a lot of times these essential workers are folks who are doing the essential jobs that are not deemed as essential enough to have an essential item, which is an ID. It's a card that says I'm able to drive on this road right here, right? So there's a lot of people who don't have that, that need it. I mean, there's no reason that people can't have a way to work legally. So yeah, so we chatted with Julie Mayfield and we're able to get that signed and hopefully moving to pass. So not only are our folks making pupusas and sharing diapers and sharing school supplies with their community, but they're also essential workers and they need the items that they need. So we're super excited. Amy put some information in there in the comments about that. Telemundo covered our advocacy work around driver's license for all. This week, Senator Mayfield became the primary sponsor of S-180, which has just been filed in the NC legislature, the first step for a bill to become a law. So we are on our way to having essential workers, all essential workers, having an ID so that they can drive. Driver's licenses for farmers who pick tomatoes and other produce to keep us healthy. Exactly. So every time you go into wherever you go, whether it's the farmer's market or Ingles or Save More, wherever you go that you're going to purchase produce, unless it's a local farm that you know or you have or whatever, there's probably people that don't have a driver's license that drove there to pick tomatoes for you. So let's just think about, you know, all the different things when you go into a grocery store, about who picked that off the vine. So yeah, and Amy, if you want to put in some more information about the other win that we had in the last 3 weeks, which was the situation that happened under Lexington Avenue Bridge, where some of our friends were camping there. Most of them at the time didn't even have a tent. I know a couple of our friends were living in a cardboard area. So he had made kind of a triangle space out of cardboard and had tarps and old blankets wrapped over it to keep warm. And DOT came in and because it was on their property, took their belongings and made them leave. And it was one of the coldest nights that we had in this, during this winter. I think the wind chill was like, I don't even know. It was ridiculously cold. And so they came in and took the stuff, made people leave. It's also during a pandemic, which is against CDC. They've said that homeless encampments are to remain as is, or as they are. During the pandemic is not over, so yeah, they went against CDC. So we've been working strategically with the city and NCDOT on a state level since that day, and it's a little over a month since that happened, I believe. So we immediately jumped on with advocacy work. It's what we've been doing for many years now, and so yeah, we were not going to let that go without speaking up and trying to get justice for people who were kicked out of their only shelter, cardboard box, in the middle of a pandemic and the winter time. So we have recently, the DOT is forming a working group to work with folks in the city and nonprofits and organizations who are working around this issue. And so they have agreed that they will not disturb encampments around town. And so we've got some other things coming with that, so we'll keep you all updated there. Amy has a way with words, so I'm going to read her words because mine don't always make sense. Your advocacy to the Secretary of Transportation led to a statewide shift in policy. The Department of Transportation will now follow CDC guidance that in the pandemic, when we should be sheltering in place, that camps should be left intact. This decision impacts people who are homeless across the state. So yeah, there was a moratorium on evictions from housing, yet, like Amy said, people were getting evicted from their camps, which makes no sense. So thank you for your support. Thank you for writing, for calling, for being mad. I know there was a lot of anger and frustration with the city and with DOT when that happened, as there should be. So don't give up the fight, because we're working on bigger things and long-term solutions. So definitely wanted to shout those wins out, the driver's license bill, and also working with the DOT. So yeah, really the reason that you hopped on this call or on this live stream was for the pupusas. So I just want to jump back in real quick and take you back into the excitement in here. But just letting you know again, we are at 104 Sherwood Road, right beside Art Space School, and they are pumping out some pupusas. So we're getting ready to head out and deliver some pupusas to the streets. So this project is really awesome, because what it does is you donate one time and you support twice. So with a donation of $10, you can provide a plate of 5 pupusas to someone who is living outside in the cold, in a tent or cardboard, or nothing, like our friend TJ, who before he headed over to the camp under the bridge was literally sleeping on the ground with nothing. And I know that to be true, because in doing our outreach, I know TJ. I've known him for quite a while, so I know his situation and where he came from, and he literally came from here, because I have delivered things to him at night sleeping here. So what you're doing with Pupusas to the Streets, $10, you can provide 5 pupusas to someone who might be living here.
Tajada es la banana verde.
¿Cómo que? No, ¿cómo?
Okay.
So.
Candies, big shop. Oh, boy.
So what's happening here?
We're gonna be here.
We have
You can
Ana is the
you can make a food and that's for the
grill chica.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's pumping them out on the grill. We have Monica and Marta back here making the pupusas.
Las hijas del maíz, ¿no?
450, 39, 29. 828, 450.
Maggie and Clarissa are finalizing the orders as they come. So she's putting them in the boxes. So with pupusas also come the cortado.
Si vienen por aquí, por favor.
Cortado and salsa. And like I said, I came last night to deliver some things, and this was on the cooker here. Makes me miss my kitchen days. Not really. This is my new kitchen here. So with pupusas, people also get the cortado, which is a cabbage mix. So it's cabbage and carrots and cucumbers and jalapenos, and it's amazing. And then the salsa. So again, 104
En la primera orden eran 8 revueltas.
Sherwood Road.
Ajá. Pues le voy a dar esta.
Pupusas.
Aquí están ya las otras cocinando. Pues también ahorita están.
So support these women. They're amazing. They've been doing this for 2 days. They're pumping them out. They're good. And they deserve it. So support these women and also provide a fresh meal for folks on the street. 104 Sherwood Road. You can also just donate if you want. Put pupusas in the... look, they even have street side delivery. To the car. I don't know if you can get much better than that, y'all. 104 Sherwood Road. Yep.
Y como les digo ahí por ahí, pues déjense ver a más gente de la página, ¿verdad? Ojalá, ya vamos a cumplir 1 año con esta página. El 15 de marzo es cuando la...
Website, beloved-asheville.com. Venmo, at beloved-asheville.
Ella tiene 12 años. Sí, vamos a cumplir 1 año este 15 de marzo, entonces pues por ahí a ver si nos podrían, a ver si de regalo nos podrían dar que me le digan a más gente para que llegamos a los 10,000 seguidores. Ahorita andamos en los 8,000. Ojalá vamos a ponernos una meta a ver si podemos llegar a los 10,000 antes del 15 de
Alright,
marzo. Dejándole saber a más gente todo eso. Como les digo, ahí
Checking
en
out.
la página y déjenle saber a más gente.
Much love. Thank you for the
Hoy vamos a
support.
estar hablando con la gente de las vacunas, a ver qué es lo siguiente que vamos a estar haciendo.
There will be many, many,
pues,
many
ya
more
cuando haya- ya que se puedan
pupusas to
hacer
come
vacunaciones masivas,
as the weather
sí
gets
nos
better.
dejan saber aquí en la página, pues,
We're all looking forward to it.
andamos buscando en todo eso, andamos viendo a ver cómo podemos hacerle para que
Getting ready to break out a
todo
brand
se
new
haga
grill
realidad
too.
y
So
que no tenga uno que ir a
keep checking in. We'll keep you all
a buscar las
updated.
vacunas, que las vacunas vengan a uno.
Have a great weekend.
Entonces, como les digo, estamos acá en 104 seguidores. Cuando vengan a venir, aquí los esperamos, pues.
Me falta una ahí, ¿verdad?
¿Ya les vendieron algo? ¿Qué les vendieron?
Ah, no, esto se llevó una pupusa que equivocaron.
Van a vender y ellos venden ustedes. Van a vender. Esa gente es buena vendedora.
No, es por cantidad. O sea, $2 cada una, menos las de queso. Las de queso son las 3.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
sí, como les digo, pues por ahí vamos a estar haciendo muchas otras cositas. Yo creo que la semana que viene vamos a estar haciendo los eventos de pañales, otros eventos de pañales.
She's serious.
Por ahí vamos a
Look at
estar
her.
a ver dónde mero vamos a andar. Ahorita vamos a preguntar a la gente a ver con quién se puede, con quién tiene tiempo y cuándo tiene tiempo. Y
All right, y'all.
el sábado,
My last little tease right here. Come and get 'em.
Vamos a andar el siguiente semana con los pañales. Muchas gracias a toda la gente que nos ha estado